everybody has advice around money in these internet streets. Everyone knows what's the best thing for you to do with your money. Everyone knows what the next hot investment tip is and all the things. Well, here's 3 types of money advice that I ignore on purpose. If you do not know me, my name is Kara Stevens. I'm founder of the Frugal Feminista, and I help Black women and other women of color and their allies give themselves permission to grow their money and enjoy their money. Now, what I'm about to say may sound contradictory, but stick with me. So here are the 3 types. The first type, and don't get mad at me, is the all joy advice. This advice when it comes to money is you do not have to work. You can have the softest life and you do not have to put in effort. Get exactly what you want. You deserve it, girl. Treat yourself. That advice, my friends, is not sustainable for wealth, because when you see multimillionaires with tons of income coming in still go broke, that means that if they had 20 million, they spent 25 million because of that all joy mentality. There is nothing wrong with the word discipline. Discipline and deprivation are 2 different things. And let's go into it real quick. Discipline is you are working towards something that's going to benefit you in the long run. It's a trade-off. You don't do something now with the benefit and the promise of getting something better that you really want a little bit later. Deprivation is doing something for a long period of time and getting nothing out of it. We don't do deprivation here. We do discipline. Got it? Good. Now here's a second piece of advice that I ignore on purpose. It's the no joy at any time advice. Now you know these people, and please don't confuse them with frugal people, because I'm frugal, I am not cheap, right? 2 different things. I actually enjoy my money intentionally. But the no joy people are the people that will only spend on the bare minimum and have not been able to use money as a tool. Money is the end for them. So they'll hoard their money, grow their money, but never even be able to enjoy their money. Or they put off future money at the expense of their current values and enjoyment. But here's the caveat. Even if they can afford it, make that make sense, right? So you see the difference between the 2, the old joy and the no joy? And the last, and I'm not sure if this is my least favorite, but it's still one of the top 3 of money advice I ignore on purpose, is the my way or the highway advice. They tell you that you should do it their way because it worked for them. Well, beloved, I am not in your bank account. I do not live your life. You deciding to buy a home doesn't make me renting a bad thing, right? Me deciding to live in this particular way while you live in that particular way does not make my choice any less valid, right? My decision to buy a car versus you leasing a car or vice versa doesn't make my choice any less valid. And I think once we begin to take those 3 types of advices or pieces of advice into context and perspective, we can begin to see how capital P personal finances are in the word personal. Capital P, meaning that you take as much information as you need to make the best decision for where you are at this stage in your life. Because let me tell you, I don't know how many versions of Kara there have been. There have been at least 46, right? Same for you. And even within those 46 years, there have been different versions each month sometimes. So think about that. When you're taking advice, take it, but then add what's important to you at that time and what your goals are. Put those 2 together and then create something that works for you. Now, if you need some support on kind of figuring out where you belong in this spectrum of advice to ignore, comment the word money below, and I'll be happy to send you a free excerpt of my award-winning Heal Your Relationship with Money book. And you can also join our community of women that are doing the same. Like, we're going to do this on our own terms. Of course, we're going to be researched and thoughtful, but it's going to have to work for us.